This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so yesterday we just started with understanding of the domain, how the sales flow in a company. We could see how the sales operations, we understood about how a customer visits an outlet, how a sales transaction happens, for what, and how other various departments participate in the journey of the sales flow. I made you all understand about the process. Now, today we'll see the startup of the process, how we begin, that is how a project will be started kind of. So here, as I said, we take an example of a company and we start understanding of the infrastructure of the company one by one. So let's see how to work on this. Now, first, you need to understand two words, client, company, for example. And who are you? You are a consultant. Think about you work for a company that is, say, IBM. And think about a client that is Dell. Now, you are a consultant working for IBM as a company. Now, IBM as a company got a project to implement SAP into Dell. Now, you will be allotted a project by the company where you work. Now, what do you know about Dell? Nothing. You know Dell as a laptop, but you need to understand Dell as a client requirement, as a client infrastructure. Okay, just give me 1 minute, please. I'm just back. Okay, yeah, thanks for waiting, please. So here, what I was talking about, as a consultant, you need to understand the client. What you need to understand about the client? About the client requirement, about the client infrastructure, about the client business process. So even during the project, even here in the training program, we start working everything as how we do in a live environment, so that you as a trainee groomed at every expectation level and you are well versed with all the understanding of the client infrastructure, which makes no difference in the training room here and which makes no difference even at the workplace. So please understand, everybody. Done. Now, when I say understanding of the business process, we divide the infrastructure of the company into two parts. When I say infrastructure of the company into two parts, main data, transactional data. What is main data? Say, here, for example, okay, let me give understanding of transaction data. Sales transaction, shipping transaction, billing transaction. To work on the transaction side, you need to have the infrastructure inputs organized. So when I say infrastructure inputs, it is divided into two parts. Fine. When I want to execute a transaction, I need to have an understanding of the business process here. So when I say a business process, it is all about the business infrastructure. Operating the business infrastructure, you execute a business transaction. So main data in SAP, we recognize the main data as master data. Now, what is master data? What comes in master data? You need to understand. So the entire program, that is training program or entire module of ASD, is been divided in two parts: main data, transactional data. That is master data and the transactional data. So to work on the transactional side, first the master data need to be customized. So a quick question: what is master data in your understanding? Anybody can say, please. It's an open question. Just I'm not
So,
asking anything related to SAP in general.
according to me, the master data is related with the customer data or the product data.
All right, customer data or product data, fine. Very good. Still, customer data, product data, still, anybody? Okay, let me tell you here. Now, if you all see a company, now I take an example of Dell here, like you need to understand the infrastructure of Dell first, then the transaction process of Dell company. So when I say infrastructure, it is master data. We have the production place, we have an inventory place, we have sales locations, that is outlets, we have employees, that is manpower, and we have a customer details, business partner, we have product details, that is material, we have pricing. Do you find changes happening? Product pricing, I mean to say, product presentation, and customer database. Do you find changes happening in these areas very frequently? Do plant of the company change very frequently? No. That's the reason they come under master data. Where the inventory is maintained, do it get changed? No. That's the reason it come under master data. The sales locations, outlets, product lines, sales offices, do that get changed very frequently? No. That's the reason they come under master data. And the employees who work as a sales employees, as an accounts employees, as a production employees, any employee in the company, he's not coming like a daily wage guy. Like once an employee joins, he will be there for a good time. Was the worst, he'll be there at least for 1 month to take the salary. So he also come under master data. There are people who join a company and retire from their company also. So an employee once joined a company, he'll be there for a good time because every company got their own policies. And the customer comes under master data. Once a customer, say for example Dell, who is a customer of Dell? You are a customer, maybe, but who is the first customer to the Dell? The retailer, outlet persons. See, wherever you're going to buy a Dell laptop, I'm going to Reliance, I'm going to Chroma, I'm going to what is a Pi, I'm going to say Adarsh Communications, I'm going to Big C. Yes, they all are the retailers who are the customers to the company. Company's distributor will be there. So once they become the customer, they'll be buying from the company from a good time, for a good time, right? And we are going to retailer and buying the products. So we are the indirect customer to the company. Remember this piece. So your business partner, product, Dell. Dell is into what? Dell into laptops, Dell into desktop, Dell into computer accessories. So their existing product is all about master data. You may find upgradation in the product lines. You may find upgradation in the product lines, but you may not see the shift of the track. So It's not like Dell is coming up with shirts, Dell is coming with cars. No, right? Dell comes up with a new models of laptops to meet the domain of the computers competition, like laptop, desktop, hard drives, headphones, Bluetooth devices, computer accessories. They are upgrading in that domain because that is the product they are dealing with, right? That. So let's see how this all works now. So to begin with, you understand the concept of master data, you understand the infrastructure inputs of master data, you customize the infrastructure inputs of master data, then we get into the sales operations. So we divide the company's infrastructure into two parts: master data, transactional data. Main data is all about master data. General words, main data. IT words, master data. Transactional data, everybody understand. Sales, it can be inquiry, quotation, order, contracts. Shipping is all about delivery point of view. Billing is all about completing the sales call by raising a bill so that company gets the payment. And again, one more point, we have product presentation. Think about Dell. Whenever you buy a Dell laptop, what do you get in a bag? You get a bag. In a bag, you have a device, you have a battery, you have an USB, you have a user manual, you may have a mouse as a complement, you may be given what you say headphones. Are you paying for all of them separately? No, right? The product proposals. Whenever you buy a laptop, it comes with all these. It is to be declared somewhere. So that's the point of product proposals. And your database, the customer who purchased, who is purchasing, the all details should be reflected. So EC and NC will say, so when I say EC and NC, EC means existing customer list. NC means new customer list. Right? So you need to come across of understanding of these all areas in terms of domain. I've been given a quick understanding on this. Now we'll start gathering the details of this all on the board one by one for the name Dell. First, we'll draft the inputs of the company Dell on the board to understand, okay, this is how it appears kind of. Then slowly we'll log into SAP system and start working. The first part, we are going to start with this. By the time I do this master data, we'll be entering into almost next month. And when you do this after completing the master data, The first part of the training program is master data. Second part is sales, shipping, and billing. It's just two-sided I've been showing, but a lot of things are there. Fine. Now let us understand in detail what is master data. You understand about what comes in. Still, I have prepared a detailed index with some better understanding. See here. Now, what all I explained is all fine. A quick question. If you have a question asked by somebody, what is master data? What is peak? You should have a two-line answer. See here. The data which remain unchanged for over an extended period in order to run the business levels at various sectors is so-called known as master data. So where there is no changes happening, which is base for the company's infrastructure to operate, they all come under master data. Please understand. Okay, so the data which remain unchanged for over a period of time. See, your company's infrastructure will not change very frequently. Your application layout which allows to create a customer, you will not change. You will not have changes coming in frequently. Product related, you will not have changes very frequently. That is, I'm taking an example of Dell. Now Dell company is into computer related products, right? So they may upgrade, but they may not change. That's the concept here. Right? So info record, customer met information. It is all about the EC and NC, what I said, existing customer list, new customer list. Database, product proposal is all about bills of material. Condition record is all about pricing. So they are the key areas which come under master data. Now first, we start understanding on organization master data today. What is organization master data? You can speak these lines. The components of enterprise structure. Here, you need to understand enterprise structure as a word, and you need to understand say organization unit as a word. You need to understand organization levels as a word. Please understand this point. All right. So why we are focusing on these three words? That should be a doubt. Organization levels, organization units, and enterprise structure. See, you all are here to learn the module SD. Yes, I teach SD. I'm teaching SD and you're learning SD, fine. But you're customizing the SD organization levels. So for example, it is sales organization, distribution channel division, they all are SD organization levels. Independently, division is a unit, distributor is a unit, Sales organization is a unit. All units put together, it is recognized as organization levels of SD. Along with these, you are coming up with finance organization levels. Along with this, you also learn how to customize the production related areas, inventory related areas, warehouse related areas. So when I put SD with FI, SD with production, SD with MM, SD with WM, it is the complete infrastructure of the company, that is enterprise structure, entrepreneur's business infrastructure. Module wise, it is organization levels. Within the module, it is organization units. So the hierarchy of the company is all about enterprise structure, which includes of organization levels of all the modules, independently organization unit. So this is what we're going to start now. First, I'll write the structure of the company on the whiteboard. Then you'll see how this all works lively in the system in terms of make. All right, everybody, understood, right, what I'm saying? So you all will get to know how the hierarchy of the company works. Done. Let's see how this all works. Give me a minute, please. Yeah. So here, let me take you to the whiteboard. Yeah. Let me take a fresh page. I'm dividing the page in two parts. First, I will be writing the template. Then we are going to frame the company's infrastructure into the template. So do you understand what is the concept? First, let me write here. Please wait for a minute. Organization master data, or organization model, or enterprise structure. These all are the other names, but concept is the same. We started understanding a company enterprise structure now. Let me write the template here. Company. Let me finish up writing, then I'll explain. Company code. Sales organization. Distribution channel. Division. Plant. Storage location. Shipping point. And here, combination of sales organization, distribution, division forms your sales area connected to sales office as sales group, which is all about people. Now, sales group as people, office, the workstation, Now watch me here, everybody. A group of people work for an office. An office is connected to a sales area. I'll tell you what all this. And the sales area is a combination of sales organization, distribution, and the division. The product lines are connected to a outlet, that is distribution channel. Distribution channel is connected to a sales location, sales organization, and this is to be connected to the financial body, and finally it is a company's infrastructure, and it has a production unit, that is a plant, and within the plant the stock point, that is storage location, and the transportation point for shipping. Also we have, that is, warehouse. Fine, we'll understand one by one. See, in that, what is company? As a name we all understand. What is plant we all understand, but what is company code? It's something new you are hearing today. Okay, what is sales organization is something new you are hearing today. We'll understand all these terms with a live understanding. So what is the example company we taken? Dell. Company. Company is the root identity of a business process. Company is an entity. It's a legal entity. So here it is all about Dell Private Limited. This is a root, right? Done. Now what is this? This is the financial body. How many financial bodies Dell can have? As many. See, what all the products you are buying in India, they are assembled in India, they are sold in India, they are serviced in India. So it's an Indian operations, Indian infrastructure. What are the products you are seeing in USA? It's a USA infrastructure. What are the products you are seeing in UK? It's a UK infrastructure. So Dell having their financial body country wise. So a company having its financial body independently, it is all about company code. How many financial bodies a company can have? There is no limit. A company code is an identification of the financial operations. One company can have how many company codes? There is no limit. One parent can have how many children? There is no limit. Company is like parent, it is one. Company codes are the financial individual bodies. So I take an example here saying Dell India Private Limited. Right? Now in India, the sales operations, that means your sales locations. Sales organization is all about a sales location. For example, I'll take here sales organization Telangana, sales organization AP, sales organization Karnataka. Like this, how many you want you can take? See, what I'm trying to make you understand, think that I am the Dell company, think that I am an SAP consultant. Now I am interacting with Dell company as an SAP consultant and understanding how Dell company is organized, and we are drafting it. Here what I'm doing, I am telling you as a client how you will be telling. I'm understanding, I'm making you understand like a consultant how we draft in this training program as a trainer. So during the live project, we understand the client like this. If Dell is our client, as a consultant, you will understand, okay, Dell company is having infrastructure in India, so Indian financial operations. Dell company is having its sales operations. For example, I'm taking 3 states, fine. Now distribution channel is all about outlets. Who are the distribution channels? For example, I take Telangana. Reliance Digital, he's a distributor, or I say DC1. DC2. There are some big firms who take a direct distribution chip. Reliance is one of the distribution line. But if you go to some stores, they are the retailers. If you want to buy a laptop, you may go to some computer stores. They are the retailers. The main distributors will be there as a backend. They will be not coming picture. Distributors are not reachable to us directly. Distributors are reachable to the outlets. What is Reliance Digital? It's a big supply chain. So he's taken that dealership from the Dell. So what I want to say is distributors can be agents, or distribution can be a big outlets also. So distribution channel is the end point from where goods are reachable to the customer. Who are the customer? Customers are the outlet persons, and we are buying at the outlets. Understand, please. Now, what is division now? Division is all about product lines. Dell is having how many product lines? They have LP, laptop segment, desktop, DT, and accessories. 3 product lines they got. Now, the combination of sales organization, distribution division forms a sales area. Now, in the state Telangana, at Reliance Digital, laptops are available because that is declared as a sales area. In the state Telangana, at Reliance Digital, desktops are initiated. They're also selling desktops. In the state Telangana, at Reliance Digital, accessories also. So here we got 3 product lines, 3 sales areas. But in the sales organization, at the state Telangana, at DC2, he's only selling desktops. He's only authorized for laptops. So here we got only 2 sales areas. Now at the geographical location Telangana, DC3, distribution channel 2, he's only selling authorized for accessories, no laptop, no desktop. See, this is what happens, right? Whenever we go for a shopping, you ask for something, the store person may say it is not available with us, you go to that outlet. So according to the market, the product lines are initiated. So combination of sales organization plus distribution channel plus division is equal to sales area. Remember this. See, for example, recently you might have purchased a laptop. Where you purchased? You have been to an outlet. Outlet is sourcing the stock. For example, you've been to Reliance Digital. Where it is? In the state Telangana. What you purchase? Laptop. So your identification of entire sales transaction is by sales area. This is very, very important. Understand, please.
So
Okay.
if someone asks, well, tell me the definition of sales area, so we can say the combination
Sales
of sales.
organization plus distribution channel plus division is equal to sales area.
All right.
Okay. What makes an identification of a sales area? A sales area is a combination of sales organization, geographical location, outlet, distribution channel, product line, the division. Got me?
Yes.
All right. Now, these all sales areas, what we made, need to be connected to an office. I say sales office, I say Hyderabad. It is all about the workstation. See, where the employees of Dell sit and operate. The employees of Dell sit and operate at Dell workstation. That is an office. Who work for this office? A group of people. Mr. Sam, Mr. Ram, etc. Now this is about your root company, financial body, and the sales structure. Still, just a part I've been made here. Still this part is left out. So this part is connecting part to our module. Financial bodies must, because the sales location is where? In India. Dealers are there in India. Outlets are there in India. Product lines are sellable where? In India. So financial body, if not connected, where I connect my sales? So these both are the key of the finance. And this is entire about the sales. Still need to understand the production operations, warehouse operations, storage operations, and shipping operations. So if I start explaining about these, it takes a good time. In tomorrow's session, we're going to complete the hierarchy of Dell understanding on the board, connecting these areas structure also over here, so that the complete business model is been drafted on the board as an organization structure by the mid of tomorrow's session. Then tomorrow I'm going to show you how to log into the SAP screen, and slowly we'll start setting up they all in SAP screen by name Dell. Tomorrow I start partly, day after tomorrow I complete mostly. By the end of day after tomorrow session, you will see the hierarchy of Dell, what I started writing on the board here. You will see all this in the system lively working over here. Okay, done. So do talk to the organizer and get the server access set up. So tomorrow after the class, your practicality will be started. I'll share the recording in some time. Do collect the recording from the organizer and go through what we have done and understand how we have been done today, of the clarity about how the project flow goes and how we have taken Dell as a company and drafted the hierarchy partially on the board, and rest of the things how we discussed to be done tomorrow. Everything get understood, and how I am taken Dell here for my example project for this entire training program. I want you all to take a company from your side. Take any company out of your understanding and draft the hierarchy on a paper like this, how I'm been made here. And that company should be base for you to practice from your side. And this Dell as a company is base for me to show every customizing and execution from my side. Thereby you feel like a project. Understanding the business process. Yes, we are understanding the business process of Dell. Analyzing the business process, how they are been operating, this analysis. Customizing that in SAP. Before that, we are writing on the board. So understanding the business process, preparing a document and executing the document in terms of customizing, in terms of operations. So we are in the process of preparing a document. This is how. Customizing we'll be seeing in the coming session. So nothing in hurry. Take time and go through the recording and understand, analyze, and start working on it. All right. And everybody, without any information, a session will never get cancelled. Due to some technical issue, sometime it may get delayed. This morning I'm trying to log in, it to go to meeting took some time to launch, so it was delayed. So if any time a session is getting delayed for few minutes, please do wait. Without any proper intimation, session will never get cancelled. Mostly a day before itself, if anything is pre-planned, you'll be informed, or else if any technical issue, there will be delay. Or else if any technical issue for a long time, at least I'll be calling you, or organizer will be calling you, or I'll be texting you if you are on my Skype contact. I see most of you are on my Skype contact, few are not. Once you all are in my contact, you'll be getting a message anytime if there is a delay also. So we are in very initial days. So due to some communication delay, you couldn't get a message. I made you wait for few minutes. Sorry for that. So go through this recording and understand, and do join with the same link tomorrow at the same time. So thank you all, and see you tomorrow then. Good night and good day. Bye bye, everybody.